Hello, this is the Sharaba V Tarot channel. I am your host. Before I begin, I want to shout out Eat, Read, Love, a constant beacon of clarity and perception. My readings are based on your sidereal, Vedic sun, moon, rising, and Venus. These differ slightly from the traditional tropical signs. As we move through life, we often become monsters or deal with monsters along the way. This reading is designed to reveal which monsters to tango with. I am a servant of the great work, not its master. Today we will focus on the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, rounding out with Saggitarius, Leo, and the Cardinal flame. First up, it is our Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, Venus in Capricorn. Capricorn. The star card. The star card. So it looks like there is something that has taken you not only by surprise, but something that you are currently fixated on. As you can see, whatever she has her eyes on, it is completely encompassing her emotional well-being. As you can see, while there's a light shining on her, representing her on emotional well-being, she has her eyes set and fixated on something in her hands. This is also a lot of emotion. The star card is typically dominated by heavy Neptune energy. What this means is that there are a lot of emotional currents either flowing from this object, person, place, or there is emotion that you are investing into this person, this place, this thing. But remember, what goes up must come down. You also might be seeing the number 17 a lot. Next, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups. And Three of Cups typically represents momentum, celebration, and the sharing of spiritual growth. I know it's a little bit morbid having it displayed as these grave sites, but these are more monuments to times that have passed before you, what you are currently focused on, and what you are tangling with. You have moments that will be celebrated in the future, with things that you should be celebrating right now, be it intrinsically or externally. And also, it might be a moment for you to reminisce or even reconnecting with friends or family whom you haven't partied with. But when you think of this person, it is warm tides. You're not sure why you all are not as close as you once were. But what you do know is when you think of certain people, non romantic, they bring a very comfortable feeling to them. I would strongly suggest reaching out people you have enjoyed events with in the past. You also have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the end of the rope. It is a breaking point and it is a painful realization. You are walking away from the past and moving towards better and brighter. So you have the Star card. So all of this is water energy. You are dealing heavily with either a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. So either you're dealing with someone who has heavy Cancer in their chart, or you are dealing with a Scorpio or Pisces. Well, denoting from the celebration, it might be someone you've met at a party or function that has caught your eye and has become this object of fascination for you. And there's a breaking point, there's a turning point, either putting you on the right direction, but these breaking points, picture yourself not as the person breaking out of this pot, but being the pot itself. If you had pieces of you that have fallen away or pieces of you that have broken, how exactly would you feel if you were the pot and not the person trying to break out of the pot? Next, we have Taurus. Taurus, you have the Six of Candles. The Six of Candles is synonymous with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands it's about multiplicity and the division of focus. You have chosen to spread your attention out instead of just focusing in on one person, very in contrast to what the Capricorn and the Star card are facing with having a fascination on one thing. You have various you have various projects, people. There's a lot more balancing going on with you right now, Taurus. And although most people would say you concentrate your focus, put your focus into one thing, you have been able to garner success from multiple avenues and allowing your tension to sway. And I'm getting a little bit of pushback because if you ask for advice on some of the things that you are currently doing, you will receive negative feedback. So with this Seven of Wands, you are honing in on really keeping what you have going to yourself, but it's only to prevent negativity from seeping into your glimmers of success. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. So Taurus, you are just coming around from your birthday season. Your birthday was less than a month or two ago, and there were some events that really encapsulated they some events that really took some emotion out of you. Either you felt an outflow, an overflow of support, or it was revealed that the lack of support. But this Ace of Cups or Ace of is representative of love, abundance, new beginnings, fertility, and spiritual sustenance. So as this vampire, as this, there's something that is awakening either in a connection that you have within yourself or in your environment. This could be a sign that your environment is about to slowly start to shift into a more comfortable environment that provides emotional stability, whether it's more room, moving into a new house. It could be downsizing. It could be a car turnover, but whatever is about to occur is about to bring emotional sustenance. Emotional sustenance towards you. The Chariot card. So this is a heavy, prideful energy, and it might be a little bit of shock and awe. The thing about this Chariot card, and this could be heavy Leo energy as well. There is two ways to interpret the picture in front of you. He could be saying, OMG, I am a werewolf. Or he could say, oh crap, this is so totally cool, I am a werewolf. Sometimes strength is perceived differently, intrinsically versus how others see it. He could be basking in, I am now completely different from those around me, and that is a strength. Or if the strength is in reverse, how can I fit in if I am the werewolf in the group? Or how could I fit in? What are the people around me going to say? And that is strength card in reverse. Instead of looking at the positive aspects, is he looking at the negative aspects? The suggestion right now, Taurus, is to focus on what you can take pride in and not becoming overriddled with shame. We conclude with these earth signs, with the sign of Virgo. We conclude with the sign of Virgo. For my Virgos. Sensing some stubbornness, Virgos. Sensing some advice that you really don't want to take. I'm getting heavy arm folded energy. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. This is heavy Page of Cups represents someone, compassion, creativity, spiritual intimacy, evaluating, making choices. Do not assume the outcome. Whatever you've been putting energy into, there is an expectation that you have for a situation, and what may shock you is it could be completely underwhelming or completely overwhelming. Notice that where she's looking, is not the source of energy. She's looking at the outcome. She's looking at what is about to occur, what she wants to occur in the situation. On the flip side, this also represents that there are things that are contributing to this situation, are contributing to the outcome outside of what she's focused on, what she's putting into it. There are some factors that she is not considering, which can completely alter the outcome of the situation. You also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Been in the house recently, Virgo. Whereas you used to typically go out a lot more, you are having a control moment. You tend to be stubborn. Someone may have asked to borrow something or your opinion and you declined. There may have been a time when someone asked your honest opinion and you withheld how you felt about the situation. Not because you didn't know the situation or you didn't know this person. You were afraid of how this person was going to react because whatever feedback that they asked for was going to be negative. It was, well, maybe not negative, it was going to be deflating towards the situation. Someone you cared about asked for information from you and you withheld it from them because it was going to be deflating. The Four of Pentacles has appeared because although you have prevented hurting their feelings in the short term, it could be detriment. That advice could have been important for how they react or respond to certain situations. They asked that advice for a reason, and they probably weren't going to take offense to the person giving it to them. You may offend this person with the advice you give, but that's what friends do. There have to be people in your life who give unadulterated advice. The Eight of Candles. Again, in the Eight of Candles is representative of the Eight of Wands. This is sitting on the high horse and really embracing the fact that there are multiple people depending on you, Virgo. And with your season coming up, as much as you want to toss all of that aside and go about doing what you want to do, going where you want to go, handling it just from your own point of view, it is highly recommended that you realize that there are other people who have hopes for you. There are other people who have hopes in you. And there are also some people who would like to burn down everything you have going. You should consider when making the decisions in the next few weeks who has your back, what other people actually want from you, and what do you expect from yourself, Virgo. Summarizing, Virgo, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Before we go any further, if you find my reading helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I ask that you visit the nobabyblisters.org website. All proceeds go towards bandages, surgical fees, and pain medication for children or young adults whom suffer from extreme blistering, both internal and external. Hugs should not hurt. If you need further assistance, there is a number to reach out to in the description box. Moving on, we start with the sign of Sagittarius. Start with the sign of Sagittarius. First card up for the Sagittarius is Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins, Eight of Castles. Where you are is not currently where you want to be, Sagittarius. This could be financially, this could be considering the home, this could be the car, but there is more that you feel you deserve. You feel like you are putting in the work. You feel like you are utilizing the skills. You feel like you should be a little bit further. And as this figure grips the bars, your eyes are in the horizon in what you know you deserve. The frustrating part is you haven't exactly identified what planning or implementing you need to use to get to where you deserve. You may be over excelling at one point, but there are other aspects of your life that you have to ask yourself, are you giving equal effort in the tougher parts of your day to day? Eight of Cups. So there's about to be a very painful realization. So you have the Eight of Castles, which Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. This is you've gone through a lot of emotional currencies and you are really ready for a breakthrough. On the flip side, compared to when we got the Eight of Cups earlier, this time you are not the pot, you are the person breaking out of the pot. This has more to do with the routine that you've been doing over and over, and you are not seeing the fruits of labor that you deserve. It could be a strenuous work schedule. It could be off sleep patterns, but there's a little bit of imbalance. As you can see, there's been a lot of focus on breaking out this way. There's been multiple knocks on this side of the vase when there is the other side of the vase that hasn't had that much attention paid to it. Most of the damage has been trying to get it done one way. You have been trying to accomplish something just one way. And on the flip side, there is a course of action that will bring you the results you want with effort. You need to do a little bit more planning on the easiest way to get from point A to point B. A fanatic doubles down on efforts while losing sight of the end goal. Make sure you keep your eye on the prize and less in the process. And the Ten of Cups. Heavy romance. This is a very lovey-dovey card, but it is finding some high emotion. There is someone in your life who really feels that you surprise them. You bring a certain air, a certain shock of surprise, a certain level of excitement to this person. And to you, this person gives you a hand to hold. There are aspects that you both enjoy in the relationship. For different reasons. This person that you are dealing with, Sagittarius, enjoys the excitement, enjoys the unpredictability, even slightly enjoys the agitation and the challenge that you bring them to grow. They may not say it very much out loud, but they do appreciate your presence and how you come into the life to challenge them. Sun, moon, rising in Leo. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is very representative of goals realized. You've had an idea, you began the idea took you up, and the idea has taken you down. You have put in a lot of emotion, effort, and attempts to reach a certain point. Take a moment to recognize your achievement. Be prepared to set another goal. Relish the feeling of satisfaction. But this is also a challenge to be forward facing. Congratulations, Leo. Do it again. Also, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles represents adaptability. Shift your focus in a different material. For example, if you, as a Leo, are working two jobs, shift to the job that you enjoy the least, because that's where the reward is currently at with you. Secondly, Leos tend to be a little bit promiscuous. They tend to entertain multiple partners. Make sure, if that is you, that instead of just sitting where it is comfortable, but also talk to the other individuals that currently believe that you are interested in them. I'm saying that because Leos, are male and female, are very interesting characters. They really enjoy being in the comfortable spot, but they are at their best when dealing with either a challenge or the situations that they would rather not face.